This is Team PCD here with a deck profile with Roman Kelley. He got top 8 today at the Fayetteville Bears Regional in Arkansas. What did you play today?
Today I played Ishizu Runick.
Oh, that's pretty spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get into it, do you have any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out Team PCD. Shout out Guaranteed Cards. Shout out Bears Gamer for having us. Shout out all of Fayetteville and other guys I lab and test with.
Sweet. All right, let's get into it.
All right, bet. So for the monsters, we got 3 Diviner, pretty standard, cards nuts. You dump into this, or you got the Runick monsters that are also fairies in the extra deck, just overperformed.
And then you get to make some good synchros with it.
Oh yeah, we got some good synchros in the side. Definitely came up today. This card, besides one other card in the deck, was absolutely MVP.
Awesome.
Shout out Dante for letting me use those. And then we got the Ishizu package. We went with the smaller one because we're not tier, so we just want to kind of see some for advantage.
Okay.
So we got 2 Kelley. We got 2 Vanguard. This card's insane. The Kellback. I wanted to use his effect to bounce, but it never really came up. We got 2 Agito, the Ancient Sentinel, and 2 Oracle. Their names. These 2 shuffle back.
So 2 of each?
Yeah, 2 of each. They're level 4s, so you get access. Even your Runick cards, some of them are level 4s, so you got access to some pretty sweet XYZ plays.
Okay. For the rest of the cards, you're going to turn them around?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No problem.
So then we got the extremely small Bestial package.
Just 1/1?
Just 1 in 1.
Okay.
Seen him when I needed to. And then for the last monster, we have Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
All right, why do you play that?
We got a trap card that kind of relies on him being in the deck to play, so you'll see that. So that's it for the monsters. Next for the spells, we have the Spice. We got 2 Runick Fountain, 3 Runick Tip, 3 Runick Flashing Fire, 3 Freezing Curses, 3 Slumber, 3 Destruction, 2 Smiting Storm, and 1 Dispelling because it's a name. Yeah,
no droplet?
No golden droplet. We went last minute. I wanted to have like a good hybrid selection, a lot of variety. But going back now, I probably should have played like maybe more.
Maybe just 1 so you have another name.
Yeah, one more, 1 to monster ratio, because you have to see these. Like even when you got Ishizu cards, you got to see spell cards in your hand.
You really don't want to see 2 of a name unless it's a good one.
Yeah, and you kind of use it for follow up. But that's it for the Runick cards. They were insane. They carry the deck. Next we have other spells. We've got we bumped it up from the last profile. We got 2 Mystic Mind in the main now because I figured a lot of people they'd be so worried about these Ishizu cards that they weren't going to have much back row hate in. And
maybe it also helps because if you mill 1 Mystic Mind, you still got another 1 left.
Yep, so that also went into it. That's a good call there. Terraforming, you search Mystic Mine or Fountain when need be. And then for today's goo, we got 3 copies of Foolish Burial Goods. I was labbing with this and I was like, well, originally it was for the Gravekeeper's Trap, which didn't come up today, but I was like, if there's other targets, it can help us get spell cards in the grave. So yeah, this card was kind of nuts. Metalfoes Fusion, we need another Foolish Burial Goods, that way we didn't brick on them, another target for Foolish Burial Goods. It came up, I actually drew back into it once, so that was kind of unfortunate, but...
Did you ever discard off of Hugin?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's perfect. You go Hugin, discard this +1, and yeah, it's really good.
Awesome.
And then we got the other Foolish Burial Good target, Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. This was MVP next to Diviner. I'd probably say this was first. Anytime I've seen this card, the advantage is just insane. You get any field spell of your liking and a level 4 body. So you can go huge in, because I did open this a few times. Huge in, pitch this, or you mill it, and you get that free +2.
So even though you only play 4 field spells, you got a lot of access to it.
Tons of access. This card was just insane all day. And then Metaverse, because we gotta see our field spells.
1 more field spell?
1 more field spell, yeah. It's a field spell deck. Then in the extra deck, we have Runick package. We have 3 Hugin. Protects your cards. Doesn't really need explanation at this point. 1 Munin. She's good in crunch time, and if they have small bodies on board, they can't beat over it.
Did you ever miss a second one?
No, not today.
Okay.
I think 1 was ideal. 2 Gary, I think that's standard, or at least ideal, because he adds the field spells back if you mill them, and his destruction effect was just nuts. Frecky, not to beat over Spell Canceller, but we have him we got him for a card in our side deck that you'll see. But he came up, Intis, we send that off a Diviner. That came up. Last minute call, Link Monster, we put Sprite Elf in. Today, it was actually really good because it serves as an interruption. Their turn, you go Elf, Reborn the Diviner, sent Intis, so that was kind of nice.
Okay, yeah, you got other ways to use it.
Access it just in case, because the Diviner did get impermed a few times. So
did Intis come up or?
Yeah, Intis was good. Against, you know, I think against Flunder, we hit the map, and then anytime I had a problem, this was kind of good. The Intis definitely came up. We got 2 XYZs. They're really easy to make, Baguska and Dweller. This for like Sprite matchups or any other Rogue, and then Dweller, obviously for the tier matchup. We got 4 Synchros. Cupid Pitch, we didn't make it all at all today. I just wanted to be there just in case. Didn't have anything else. I really wanted to fill that spot. It was like this or Arclight. Stardust Charge Warrior, he came up a lot today because we want to draw cards. And then the 2 level 10s. Changing and Baron, these were both nuts today. Changing, so you're banishing cards with your Runick stuff, so it'll just trigger him. He gets massive, and then Baron just a negate and pop. So,
awesome.
And then real quick for the side. And then for the side, 2 monsters, Lava Golem, Get Over Problem cards. 2 droplets that came up today in my last match against Flunder, because you can just activate your spells, send them off the droplet. And I want it to be in there just in case I got Ibly locked to get rid of the Ibly. 1 Duster for back row, 1 called by for like tier matchups or matchups with heavy hand traps. Then the rest is traps. We got 2 Tikaboo for the Flunder matchup. Came up against Sprite too, so that's pretty good. We'll do those last. We got.
So that was another change, as you took out the Tikaboos.
Yeah, I took Tikaboos out the main, put them in the side. We got Triple Evenly Matched. That card does not need explanation. We've got the Exchange of the Spirit and Gravekeeper's Trap, which is why I originally played the Foolish Burial Goods, but all of my tier matches, I don't think even made it to a game 2. So I never got the chance to even play these. These weren't used at all today. And then today's spice, we went the Deck Devastation Virus for like the Sprite matchup, in case I seen like Mathmech or Flunder. I did use it a couple times. So you just go Frecky. He's a dark with 2,000 attack. Tribute him off.
See if I can find it real quick.
There he is. So yeah, we got Frecky here. He's 2,000 attack dark. So you just put him on board, draw a phase, flip this. You get to look at their hand for 3 turns. Rip out hand traps. Yeah, someone had an Ash Blossom and a Care, so we just ripped those out.
So it performed pretty well?
Yeah, it was good. It was good when I seen it.
Would you consider bumping up to 3, or are you happy with it?
I'd maybe go with like a trap trick if I had to, but we'll see. But yeah,
that makes sense.
A 3rd one was nice. It was really good, so that's to be determined. But that means you gotta play the Frecky.
All right. Any last thoughts?
No, today went well. Shout out to the PCD guys, and yeah, go Runick.
All right, awesome.